was long, but I was cheering with the wall for a second. I was like, what's going on? But Mark had to go get the lucky hat. This is Spurs versus everybody after show. Western Conference edition. Game 4 in the books. The Spurs throttle the Thunder, tied the series 2-2 now. 103-82, very low scoring game. Spurs did what they needed to do. Man, what an exciting time. Now it's best of 3 series. Now it comes down to what the Spurs can do in 3 more games, man. They have to win 2 of these 3, and they will go ahead and beat it on the way to the finals. Man, I'm Greg, as always. My boy Marshall coming in. And let's talk the game, man. What do you have? We got some comments in the bit. Shout out to our guys. Spurs in 6. All right, Spurs in 6. We got some. We're gonna win 2 in a row. We got OKC fan in the building. Yo, still cheering on the Spurs. But welcome to the show, man. Marshall, what didn't go right for this Spurs tonight, man? Let's talk the game, man. Go ahead and give your thoughts real quick on what you thought.
What didn't go right is the Spurs couldn't buy a single 3-pointer. As bad as OKC shot, the Spurs damn near shot.
They shot worse, right?
Yeah, no, that, and my gosh. Like, Wemby, first of all, Wemby hitting that half-court shot. As soon as he let it go, I was like, oh, that's good.
Yeah. I was like, wow, he lined it up and everything. You're like, cash money, baby. Let's get it. That was a big shot, too. It kind of gave us a little boost of 12 points. And, we held the Thunder under the 38 points at halftime. So it was a good first half.
Yeah. So that was good. The 3-pointers was horrid. Like, Spurs were very in the beginning. Free throw shooting was horrid. We missed 8 free throws on this game as well. Shot 32 to the Thunder's 18. So that was that. Other than that, I think rebounding, we got 52 to 47. It's a little bit too close on the rebounding for my liking. They had 11 offensive rebounds. We had 14. Still need to clean that up a little bit. That's a lot of second and third chance points I don't necessarily like. And then turnovers were better. We had 12. They had 17 because we were able to turn them over, which was really, really good.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I thought we were swarming a little bit dominant on both sides of the ball. I liked the way our defense was swarming. Obviously, we kind of started like that off with when we were ahead 15-0 in the game before, and we didn't keep that intensity throughout the game. I thought we did a better job this game to keep that intensity going by. We were swarming. We didn't let open shots fall too much, even though I think the Thunder missed a couple shots. Caruso only had 1 shot attempt, which is good. Jalen Williams shot tour dates. Who else shot tour dates? McCain shot terrible. We kept SG under 20 points. I mean, there's not much, we dominated paint points. We dominated transition points. The 3-point shot, we wasn't good. We dominated free throw attempts and getting to the line. We could have shot better from 3-point line, free throw line. But all in all, I mean, everything was kind of rolling for the Spurs on both sides of the court, man. And we really locked in defensively and got it done offensively in a kind of a mucky kind of game. The Spurs kind of do well in.
Qtopia, I would have to disagree. The Spurs bench did really not play that well. It's the Thunder bench just played horribly. Really, really bad. Because you really look at it, I believe the Thunder bench still outscored the Spurs bench in this game. There's only probably I mean,
y'all have been averaging like 60 points a game to our like 20 or something like that. So
I think it's because Wemby had such an amazing game and nobody else for the Thunder was really able to match that. If I am being objective here, which I try to be, I felt like the Thunder gave up in this game.
Okay.
I personally think the Thunder gave up in this game because SGA not really playing. I don't even know if he played in the fourth quarter or I don't think he played in the fourth quarter at all, right?
I don't remember.
If the Thunder really would have wanted to push this and make it interesting, I feel like he probably would have played in the fourth quarter. I So me personally, I feel like the Thunder kind of gave up in this game. I'm happy that the Spurs won, but to be honest, Game 5 is gonna go way differently than Game
Yeah.
4. We can say SGA was rattled, whatnot. The Thunder
Little
was,
hand injury. I think it was left hand. He
yeah, that
also
hand injury.
aggravated his left hand a little bit during the game.
Yep. Plus, when you don't have J Dub and
No,
then
AJ
AJ
Mitchell,
Mitchell is
who
out
was
too.
out. We didn't even talk about that to begin with, but yeah, he was out for the game.
AJ Mitchell was out as well. So
Casey Wallace shot bad too, right?
Casey Wallace did shoot pretty bad. So overall, it was just an ugly game. Other than Wemby, Wemby was absolutely amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Now, what I did not like was when Kendrick Williams got 2 open threes towards the end of that third quarter. That could have really spelled doom if some of the other guys would have gotten going. It's OKC has so many guys that if they're on, they could potentially beat you. I didn't like that. But I think that's about it from things I didn't like. Now, things that I did like, obviously Wemby played phenomenally. Castle had what? How many turnovers did Castle have? He only had 1 turnover.
There we go.
Thank you. Thank you. 1 turnover, my guy.
We had been giving the Thunder like 20 plus points off turnovers throughout these games, and now for them to give it less is a lot better.
Yes.
Don't beat yourself.
Yeah. Cornette. Thank you for playing like a freaking big.
We brought in the nuns to help him out, give him a little blessing before the game.
Yes. 6 points, 7 rebounds.
There we go. See you back on Tuesday. It's going to be a great series, man. I believe it's going 7. Could go 6. We'll see what happens, but yeah.
Yes. Thank you, Cornette, for playing like an actual big. Okay. Yeah. Like, my goodness, is it that hard to be that active? Just be active. That's all I'm asking.
Yeah.
Just be active. Make them think twice before coming into the lane and trying to score. And that's what he was doing. Thank you. Fox played well in the beginning, then kind of tailed off offensively. But, I mean, 12, 10, and 5 is still pretty solid.
10 rebounds is kind of crazy, right?
Yeah. I mean, I'm sorry. I'm looking the wrong thing. Vassell played well in the beginning, then kind of tailed off. 13-6. Fox, 12, 10, and 5. Him getting 10 rebounds is pretty good. I mean, he was on the glass. That was great. Champagny,
him and Keldon, man.
I don't. The only thing that's saving Champagny is his defense.
Mm-hmm.
His defense and being active on defense is the only reason why you're even able to play him. Because other than that, he just looks awful. He looks awful. Shots look forced. Every time he puts the ball on the ground, I'm like, oh my gosh.
Yeah, you're like, oh god, well, how's this gonna go?
Yeah. Keldon too. Keldon looks awful.
It's so crazy to see him this like this struggle of this after the season he had during the regular season, where everything he touched in the paint, everything we shot was like in. He would just bully people, and just like now it's just like that touch looks off. He's just forcing things at times, just shooting some bad threes, fast threes, just like, whew.
Yeah, he looks bad. Harrison Barnes, he missed all of his shots. I mean,
he hustled a little bit.
He was hustling. He got 3 rebounds. I'm damn near thinking just start Harrison Barnes. I'm of the mindset to start Harrison Barnes over Champagny at this point.
Yeah, I don't know. We don't really have many options right at that position. I mean, Keldon, Harrison Barnes, Carter Bryant, Julian Champagny. Like, who's going to give you any good minutes at this point?
Yeah, I mean, Carter Bryant, for his defense, if he can just be disciplined on defense, he's played, pretty – at points he's played okay. This game was just not his game. He looked bad. So, I mean, I don't know. Maybe do you give Carter Bryant a chance, start him, and tell him, hey, if you get those shots, shoot the ball, be aggressive, be smart, and or do you keep him on the bench and turn him? But I think at this point you may have to switch up. You may have to switch up.
Go New York, go. We got some fans already smelling that 3-0 lead. We could talk about a little bit of the next after that. We talk about the Spurs, but yeah, next look like they're going to make the finals, and New York might burn down.
Yep, I feel like he might have to move Champagne to the bench. I don't know. They're gonna have to figure out something, man, because it just looks bad. And then lastly, if Cornette does not play like this next game, let me see some Olynyk. You know what's crazy? Olynyk had, for the 4 minutes he played, he had 3 steals.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he was 1 of 3. Why not throw him in there? We've seen him. He can get dirty. He can get physical with the guys. I mean, if you need some physicality, put him in the game or put Plumlee in the game. You're going to have to mix something up if Cornette does not give you this type of production next game, which I don't know if he is or he isn't. Like, we don't know.
Yeah.
So, overall, we got the win. Cool. I do not expect the Thunder to shoot this poorly next game.
Mm-hmm.
So the Spurs are going to have to figure out how to bring it, because OKC will definitely get more calls next game. Oh, 100%. Best believe they're going to have about 30-something free throws next game. I'm already betting that. So, yeah, Spurs, you're going to have to get on your P's and Q's and hit some shots, because you cannot play this bad next game.
Yeah, I was a little concerned at the beginning of the game when Hardenstein was like 6 for like he couldn't miss.
The first 8 points.
He couldn't score. He couldn't miss on those stupid floaters. I was like, bro, this is gonna be one of these games where this is happening, and then other people are gonna start going off. But none of them joined the show, man. They shot terrible. Some of it give big credit to the Spurs defense swarming out there, forcing people off the line, not letting Caruso get any shots other than one shot. Really, he only played 14 minutes. Which is crazy because he was averaging, I think, like 17 points.
Yeah.
Him and Steph Curry were making the most threes in NBA history or something, like 4.6 a game. Like, it was getting crazy. So for him, only play 14 minutes, get one shot off. That's good. I thought they did a good job of running Jalen Williams off the line a little bit. They were jumping SGA. Like we talked about them collapsing on SGA from behind when he makes that move. You've seen the other teams do it to Wemby. When he has his back turned to you, you saw Castle come in, swipe him a couple of times. Devin Vassell, I think, did it to Chet at one point. They were catching him off guard like that, and they were able to swarm him at different times. It made it harder for him to kind of see where it was coming from, and that's what you got to do. You can't make it too predictable or too lazy at times. So I thought the Spurs did a great job of doing that. Like you said, I don't expect the Thunder to shoot this bad again. I don't expect them. They're gonna be at home. They're gonna turn it up a notch. They know that now it's their series, technically their series to lose, because they got 2 games at home. So the Spurs are gonna have to win one of those games in OKC to win the series. But they're gonna definitely turn up next series. We'll see what happens with J-Dub. I believe AJ Mitchell is a big part too, even if J-Dub can't go. They're going to need to just get more bank production, more ball handling, driving kick. The Spurs just did everything defensively, and they did enough offensively to win this game. And it just, like you said, I think the will of OKC was broken. They just couldn't make shots. I mean, if you don't make shots and your number one player is not, carrying you out like crazy, you kind of lose. You kind of like just give up. You kind of at that point, you're like, hey, we'll just lose this one. We'll get our guys back. We'll regroup in the Thunder. We'll group in OKC, and we'll just play it another game, man.
Yeah. That's honestly how I feel, because Caruso only shooting one shot after how many shots he's been taking is kind of crazy. I'm just like, they didn't want it, especially after Wemby hit that 3 at the end of the first half. I was like, I think the Thunder might lay down this game and just say, hey, we're going to go home and be ready for the next one. So.
Yeah, nothing going right for them. Kind of crazy dynamic. I was kind of thinking about this. I saw a tweet about this too. Is we brought in the nuns and then we also had the OF chicks at courtside too. So we had 2 different dynamics on the court for us. We had the nuns was praying over us, and then you had the OF chicks over there trying to get their clout up. So interesting thing going on in San Antonio. But yeah, whatever it did worked. So shout out to everybody coming through.
Yeah. So I can't really think of anything else on my mind that I want to take away from this one. I mean, Castle with the
I think he's
nice
doing with
alley
a
oop
dealing with
dunk.
a death in the family. I think I saw a tweet from his mom or something,
Mm,
dealing possibly with a death in the family. If that's true, shout out to the family,
mhm,
uh, for going through that during a hard time. So
mhm. Um, I, only other thing I will say for Castle is I need him to get back to hitting that mid range. Stop. I
mm,
don't want him to really be shooting a lot of threes. I want him to get into the mid range, stop fading away, and shoot it with some confidence. Shoot it as a straight up jump shot. I think he needs to
mm,
get back to that in order for the Spurs to really be able to handle this series because most of his jump shots he's trying to shoot it fading away or he's pump faking and he's throwing off his momentum. I'm like, dude, just go up into your jumper and shoot that thing, man.
yeah, I thought Wimby got to the ran some nice pick and roll. We got Wimby at the rim sometimes this time around. I thought a lot of people found him at the rim for nice easy dunks, which we know he's
Yeah.
very highly successful when he's near in the paint or around the rim. So I
Mm-hmm.
thought that was a good change of pace for things. Yeah, I mean, if we have this type of game and we hit threes, we're really a very hard team to beat. So,
Yeah.
but that requires somebody like Champagne to step up. Thankfully, Devin Vassell's kind of found an offensive rhythm a little bit better in the last 3 games or so.
At least in the
After,
first half.
yeah, and then he's been really good on defensive end. So he's been a good two-way player for us this go around. Yeah, man, we're just gonna have to. I mean, this is kind of a game you're like, okay, we're glad we won, but we also know this is not gonna happen probably again, right? Or it could
Mm-hmm.
happen, but it's not gonna happen throughout the series. Like they're not gonna
Right.
just fall off a cliff like this, and they're not gonna just give up at times. So we'll
Right.
have to be prepared for OKC. The series is now tied 2-2. What is your feelings now? I think we both had it in 6.
Mm-hmm.
The Spurs winning. Are you want to change the prediction? You want to make this possibly series longer? How are we feeling right now?
Mm. It's very hard to tell right now, to be honest with you.
Okay.
It's kind of hard for me to tell right now because I did not expect the Spurs to be shooting the three ball this bad.
Yeah.
And I didn't expect OKC to be shooting three ball necessarily this good.
Yeah.
So right now it's very hard for me to really tell, man. This could go 6 either way. It could go 7. If it does go 7, I'd probably say OKC probably takes it.
Mm-hmm. Which is
So
fair. It's going to be at home.
mm-hmm.
Yeah. I
So
think the
yeah.
Corgi, the one that Corgi gets it always right, the one that hits the little balls off his nose
Mm-hmm. I
into the
was just
sand.
thinking about that too.
He's been pretty correct, and he had Spurs in 7. So,
Yep, he had OKC winning game 5, Spurs
mhm.
winning game 6 and 7.
Which makes sense, right? You win both home games, and then the Spurs somehow figure out a way in OKC to win. That would be pandemonium, man. If we get a game 7, uh, just an all-time classic game, it's gonna be, whew. And then we win. Can you imagine San Antonio? Oh man, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go 7. I'm gonna have faith in the Spurs; they can get it done. But this is this
Mhm.
is gonna be it's gonna be a big test for a young team and to see what they got.
Yep.
We'll find out, man. We'll find out how this all ends. But yeah, I think that's pretty much everything I want to talk about from this game. I can't really
Yep.
think about anybody else to highlight
Mm-mm.
or what's going on.
Around the league.
All right, let's hit it.
Checking in.
Check it in. Check it in.
Checking in around the league with Spurs versus everybody.
Man, all right. So right now around the league, Knicks up 3-0 on the Cavs, and I definitely was not expecting that.
Yeah.
After the first game, I know the Cavs fell apart, let the Knicks win that one, and they won the second game. I thought for sure the Cavs were at least gonna win game 3. Now it's looking like they might get swept. I hope not because I don't want the Knicks to just be sitting there and getting all that rest.
Yeah, that's bad for whoever plays. I mean, for the Spurs. I mean, but we put the good stuff in the atmosphere. When the Spurs come to play them, they'll be a little
Yeah.
bit more rested.
Yeah. So we'll have to see what happens, man. I mean, Donovan Mitchell, for the most part, has played well. It's the Cavs bench. Their bench outside of Struce really hadn't shown up. Schroeder, I don't know what the hell he's doing half the
Yeah.
time. They're not playing Keon Ellis, which I do not understand why. He's your best defender, or at least your best perimeter. Why the hell are you not playing him? I would play him over Schroeder, unless he's just hurt. I don't know.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. And then with Harden, I mean, he's just not, to me, as great of a player as he is, he's just not a winner, dude.
Yeah. It's unfortunate, man. It's unfortunate that you can have a great. They can be. You can just. It's just part of your narrative, right? It's going to be part of something that haunts you. The rest of the career is going to be you're just going to be known as a guy that just couldn't show up in the big moments.
Yeah.
And so it's going to end up being Harden. I mean, people probably remember Harden a lot better. With all his offensive. I mean, he was a great offensive player. Don't get me wrong. But in the moments when you really need him, he either didn't show up or he visibly shied away from moments.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, and I mean Mobley and Allen have, for the most part, played well. Mobley's shooting a lot of threes, and they're not falling for him.
Yeah.
Mitchell, I've always said, hey, he's a great player, but sometimes he can shoot you out of games. 9 of 21, he was 3 of 10 from the 3-point line. I mean, that's not gonna get it done. Plus, he had 5 turnovers. Him and Harden combined for 11 turnovers. That's not. Mitchell, Harden, and Mobley combined for 16 of the Cavs' 17 turnovers. I mean, that should say it all right there. They're not playing Tomlin at all. He was giving you energy off the bench during the year. Who was that? Porter Jr., Craig Porter Jr. He was giving you a little bit of something. Larry Nance, you're not even playing him. Or I don't know why that Kenny Atkinson is so stuck with Schroeder. I mean, Strus has played well. Merrill here and there, and then Tyson only got 9 minutes. So he's playing, and the Dean Wade's not getting you anything either. So he's playing his starting lineup. He played him this last game outside of Dean Wade, 35 plus minutes. I mean, they're getting tired. Well, you got the Knicks ragging on you. I mean, a lot of the guys played some heavy minutes too. Brunson had 41 minutes, Bridges 39, Hart 35, Towns 36, and Andrew
Introduction from Landry Shamet.
Had a great game with 14 of his own. But they're deep. They got a bunch of threats. They're just not hitting their threes right now, but they're cooking. They're cooking right now.
On paper, the Cavs should be a lot better team. I mean, you have Schroeder, Keon Ellis, Sam Merrill, Jalen Tyson. Just they haven't shown up, man. They just haven't shown up.
Yeah.
And you have your main guys isn't showing up sometimes, like with Harden. Maybe Mobley hasn't played well at points. It is what it is, man. It's just the Knicks are just showing up, playing a better basketball.
Yeah.
And they're gonna go to the finals, man. I don't know if it's gonna be a sweep, a gentleman's sweep, but I feel like the Cavs will quit. So I think it'll be a sweep.
Yeah. And it just makes me so mad because I'm just like, man, Detroit, you would have put up a way better fight. You would have put up a way better fight. I know it. I know Detroit would have put up a way better fight than what the Cavs did. I don't think it would be anywhere because think about it. Instead of New York getting to host the first two, now they got to go on the road to Detroit for the first two. That's a little bit different there. So, and the way the Knicks played in game one, I don't think they win game one in Detroit. I think Detroit takes care of business. And now instead of being 3-0 New York, maybe you're 2-1 New York because they probably might have been up 2-1 since it would have been there. Or maybe it's 2-1 Detroit. We don't know. So, yeah, it would have been different. But it is what it is.
Yeah, so all New York will be celebrating. They will be going to the finals more than likely unless something historical happens. What are your bets? I guess you can lay out, what will happen versus the OKC, or if they play the Spurs. What do you think the outcomes are in that? Are the Knicks the favorite in any of those series?
I would say the Knicks would probably be favored against OKC, who's not healthy, especially if they don't have J Dub or AJ Mitchell. I would say the Knicks would probably be favored against them. Against the Spurs, it's a pick 'em. I think the saving grace for me for the Spurs is that if it went 7, it would be in San Antonio, and I think the Spurs could handle that, probably winning all the games at home. Yeah, that's kind of what I would say. Maybe if you're OKC, Chet gives you more because now he's not having Wemby go at him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And he'd probably be able to pull Mitchell Robinson off a little bit further, or have Towns, guard him. Maybe Chet's a little bit more aggressive, and we see a better Chet sighting if OKC gets back there. But I would say the Knicks would probably beat the Thunder if J-Dub and Mitchell don't come back in 6. Will they be closing it out in New York in game 6? If it's against the Spurs, I could see it go 6 or 7, either New York or 7 for the Spurs.
Yeah, man, they're gonna be a good series. I think the Spurs and Knicks, that's gonna be a hell of a matchup if it does happen. They go back and forth. The Knicks do bring a level of uncomfortability for the Spurs. So there definitely would be, I think they'd be the slight favorite in that series. If it's not just a pick 'em, like you said. And then OKC, I still would have OKC as the favorite, but yeah, like you could definitely see a situation where if AJ Mitchell and J Dub are not playing, the Knicks could win that series for sure. So Knicks are in a good spot regardless. They have 2 teams beating the hell out of each other and probably going to go to 6 or 7 games. Who knows who's going to get injured or who's going to stay healthy by that time. Knicks will be able to rest up, get ready for the series, and we possibly, dare I say, have a New York championship in the making, which would be crazy for all New York fans. I know they're diehard fans. They go hard for the New York team. They go hard for the Knicks. I mean, they're showing up over there in Cleveland, representing. So they're everywhere. They're really loud, and they're thirsty for a championship, man. And if you hear the spaces, you look at Twitter, you look at anywhere, social media, they're begging for a championship. So shout out to them. Shout out to them for making the finals. If the Spurs are there, I'm sorry, you're probably going to lose. So there's a little talk. We'll talk about the Knicks. We'll have Knicks people on if that does happen. But yeah, man, that's the ending is coming, man. The ending is here.
Yep.
All these teams came into this battle, the regular season, got playoff position, and now there are 3 teams left. I mean, technically 4, but Knicks will probably move on. So there's 3 teams left, man, and we'll shortly see who's going to be in the finals.
Yep.
And then we can talk about what's going to happen and what we think the predictions are, what the matchups are, what is going down. But the Spurs will have to win 2 more games against the OKC Thunder. 2 of them will be in Oklahoma City. Let me say that slowly. So the Spurs have a big task ahead of them, and we'll see who shows up, who doesn't show up. Are the Spurs ready to even take a bigger notch than they, the big notch is being the 2nd seed and getting to this point, right? The next thing will be, are they even a level higher than we thought they were? And we were pretty high on them towards the end of the season. And we're like, okay, this team can get it done. And they're gonna have to prove it, man. They're gonna have to bring this intensity, this level of defense, and probably add more 3-point shooting, to go ahead and win these games convincingly. And of course, Wemby is a big time player; he will show up. So, yeah, man, I'm excited to see what goes on. I'm still not scared. I'm still very optimistic about this series, and we'll find out, man. And Spurs vs. everybody will be locked in for all the post game shows. So check us out. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe on all our social media, especially YouTube. If you could drop a comment, a like, that helps the algorithm. Tell us what your thoughts are on the next 3 games. Can the Spurs pull it off with a Thunder win? Give us your predictions. I'm Greg. This is Marshall Best 14 on Twitter. Make sure you check him out and like his tweets, retweet, comment, stay attached to him, and go support, man. Marshall, any announcements or anything before we head out, or anything else you want to cover?
No. Last thing I will say, I was going to talk about real quick the All NBA teams.
Oh, okay, yeah, okay. Good.
Wemby was on the first team All NBA with Luka, SGA, Jokic, and I forgot who the last one was. Just Jaylen Brown.
Let me see if I can pull him up. SGA, Jokic, Victor, Luka, Cade.
And Cade. Oh yeah, Cade. I'm sorry, Cade. Yeah.
Second team was
was
Jalen.
Go.
I said second team was Jaylen Brown, Kawhi, Kevin Durant, Jalen Brunson, Donovan Mitchell.
Mm-hmm.
Third team is Tyrese Maxey, Jamal Murray, Jalen Johnson, Jalen Duren, Chet Holmgren.
So Jalen Duren
being
first of all, congratulations to Wemby being the first team.
First team.
Jalen Duren being on the third team is about to screw the Pistons.
Yeah, he did not show up in these playoffs whatsoever.
No.
And he was now you have to pay him. That elevates his max even higher. So now you have to make a decision. And the reports are he's coming for it. And I don't know why he wouldn't, I don't know what you do if you're the Pistons. I'm pretty hesitant to invest all that money into him and try to build out this team. I don't know, man. Are you paying him max money? Like, are you trying to? I don't know. Like, unthinkable and trade him. I don't even know.
What are you gonna trade? Who are you gonna trade him to? Is the question.
Yeah.
I mean, hey, I'm cool if you want to come here. I mean, I'm cool.
We would pay. We would have to pay him.
That money is
bucks.
Crazy. Yeah,
we'd pay him HB bucks.
HB bucks. I don't know who would trade for him. To be quite honest with you, that would be really interesting. Unless you think you can trade him for another.
Can you invest in a non-star, a star production big like that? I mean, if he's gonna be that big and give you basically role player numbers.
Okay, so there's a way this maybe could work. You'd have to pull some strings to see if you could do this, but if they were to somehow be able to trade him to Phoenix and get Devin Booker,
okay,
which would be a tough sale because they already have Mark Williams there. But if they're not sold on Mark Williams because of injury history, and you're like, all right, I think we're going to move on from the Devin Booker era, and we're going to go Jalen Green for now with Duren and try something else. Maybe you can
all Jalen's.
Yeah, I mean, maybe you can do something with that. If you think maybe somehow you can move him for Giannis, maybe you're able to do that. Maybe the Bucks would be dumb enough to take that and give him the max. I don't know. I honestly don't know. So it's either you're going to do that or you're going to have to trade Tobias and Beef Stew. And potentially Duncan Robinson to get you another player.
This is going to be one of those.
You have to keep Paul Reed. He's better than. Honestly, he's better than Beef Stew. Though Beef Stew can give you some outside shooting, Paul Reed is the better guy.
This will be one of the bigger decisions the Pistons will have to make and could affect their future. And their kind of high end ceiling and how long their run is. If they pay Duren, he's gonna have to show up in the playoffs more like he did in the regular season to earn all NBA third team, right? He's gonna have to play that level in the playoffs. And if he doesn't, then you're strapped with a very bad contract. Your team is gonna start getting very expensive. And at that point, you better hope that you hit on cheap contracts, cheap players, or you find cheap players somewhere around the league. That really kind of shortens your window if you make mistakes like that. So that is going to be a huge decision for what the Pistons do going forward. They had a great season. They fell short. They're going to have to figure out get a better second option to Cade, or maybe take a number one option away from him so you can focus more on less duties for him. They're gonna have to figure that out, and that's the hard thing to do because those players that necessarily fit your identity offensively and defensively that can score at that level, there's very few of those players. So they're gonna have to figure out how to get better, and just like the rest of the league, they're gonna have to figure out how to get better and improve and be able to be a team that can make to the finals and win a championship. So that's going to be a big dilemma for the Pistons, and luckily we don't have to deal with that.
Yep, that's true.
So
it happens, but that's it for me.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of looking at the all NBA teams. I had any gripes or anything? I don't really. Their team kind of got a little wonky, but it is what it is. Maybe Scotty Barnes over Jalen Johnson. I don't know.
I can't do it. I
think Scotty's a bit a better player, but Jalen Johnson did have a good season. So
yeah, he did.
Other than that, yeah, those are all NBA teams. Shout out to Wemby, first team All NBA, one of many to come, along with DPOY. I expect him to rack up accolades as the Spurs win and he shows his dominance. So, but the legacy comes. The big legacy is from winning, playoff series and championships. So that is his task and the Spurs' task.
When's Coach of the Year get announced? Or did it already get announced? Because I haven't heard nothing of it.
I haven't seen anything about it, to be honest with you. If I missed it, I missed it. I don't know.
Yeah, I'm still wondering when that's supposed to be announced. Because normally MVP's last, but
yeah. Coach of the Year.
Missoula's widely favored to win it. And you have Bickerstaff and Mitch Johnson.
Mitchell Johnson. The only one still in the playoffs. Only one still fighting. Joe Matzaball out. JB upset it. So Mitch, I mean, technically, I think technically on the spirit of what the award is, from a team that goes from the least amount of wins to the most amount of wins, you'd probably have to say Mitch Johnson is the Coach of the Year. Just how many wins he came with. I mean, Detroit came a big series too. Big come up too, but yeah.
Tuesday it'll be announced.
Okay, Tuesday.
And that'll be
Taco Tuesday?
Yeah, I'm in the middle of the Spurs game and the Spurs Thunder game.
Mitch Johnson revenge game?
Maybe.
Just gets on the court and starts playing too.
Right. So, but yeah, that's all I got, brother.
Yeah, that's all I got, man. Go ahead and everybody go celebrate safely. Have a good night. Be calm. We still got more series to play. We still got a championship finals to possibly be in.
Yep.
Save the ruckus for those days coming up ahead. Don't get crazy. Don't need to fight each other. Fight to please. Don't do none of that. Keep it all under control, guys. But have a good night, everybody. Appreciate everybody coming through. Make sure to tune in with us every post-game show and have a good night. Oh boy.